Hey everybody, this is Bit Informant here. Got a little emergency update. Today is March 17th, 2017. So if you're not aware, Bitcoin is kind of at a junction right now where the community's divided based on the Bitcoin or the block size scaling issue. So there's two groups. There's the Bitcoin Classic, which is what you know as Bitcoin. And they have the core developing team. They have a certain way they're handling the block size called SegWit, Segregated Witness. There's another whole group of miners and users pretty much run by Roger Ver. If you don't know who Roger Ver is, go look him up. He's the second largest Bitcoin holder. In my opinion, he's a scumbag. I don't like him. I don't think he represents the best for the Bitcoin network, and I think that is the majority of people's views. From what I see, no one really supports this Bitcoin Unlimited chain. From what I've read, I'm no expert at the code. I haven't looked at it myself, but I have access to experts, and it seems like it's poorly written code that was just thrown together. It's had many failures, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, so I was looking today. Let's go find that link. So here it is. According to Coindesk.com, Bitcoin exchanges unveil emergency hard fork contingency plan. So I'm just going to skim through this article and go actually to the statement here, because I don't care what they interpret it as saying. Let's see here. Whoops. Okay, so here's an actual quote from the exchanges. As exchanges, we have a responsibility to maintain orderly markets that trade continuously 24/7, 365. It is incumbent upon us to support a coherent, orderly, and industry-wide approach to preparing for and responding to contentious hard fork. In the case of a Bitcoin hard fork, we cannot suspend operations and wait for a winner to emerge. So what the exchanges are essentially doing is they're kind of staying out of it and playing an agnostic role. They're saying, hey, we're going to let the community figure this out, but if part of the Bitcoin community wants to split off and start their own hard fork chain, and if there's enough hash power behind that chain, we're going to support it on our exchange and let the community figure out if that's going to be supported or not. Now, this is a big deal because many exchanges have backed this statement, and according to Coindesk, it's Bitfinex, Bitstamp, BTCC, Bitso, Bitsquare, Bitonic, Bitbank, CoinFloor, CoinCheck, ItBit, Kraken, Bittrex, Shapeshift, and several others here. So I just want to reiterate one thing real quick, just for if this is confusing you guys and you're new to this. If you have Bitcoin now, a hard fork is not going to do anything to you. You're not going to lose your coins. In the event of a Bitcoin hard fork, the chain will split into two chains, and you will own Bitcoin on both chains. Now, if Bitcoin splits, it's highly unlikely that the value of each chain is going to remain constant. So if you're not going to double your money necessarily. There's going to be some balance, and you'll probably have the same amount. And this is what happened with Ethereum. Ethereum did a hard fork, and you have Ethereum and you have Ethereum Classic. And when that happened, I owned Ethereum before the hard fork. And once that happened, I had Ethereum and Ethereum Classic. I had the same amount of coins on each fork, so I had two tradable assets. Now, when that happened, the value of Ethereum dropped to pretty much compensate a 1-to-1 ratio still. So it's kind of like, you can think of it like as a stock exchange splitting, and you get double your shares and the price halves. Now is the price going to halve, and Bitcoin's $1,200 now, or I think it's a little less this morning. Say it's $1,000, 500. I would say it's probably most of the value is still going to be in the Bitcoin chain. and some of that value is going to get transferred to the Bitcoin Unlimited chain. But I just want to reiterate that if you have Bitcoin now, just sit tight, don't panic. Your Bitcoin will not be gone. You own the original chain, and